The following is a live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes or Lady Lopes. This broadcast is a presentation of the Abernathy Sports Network and may not be altered or used in its entirety without the written consent from the Abernathy Sports Network. Today's broadcast is made possible by the fine supporters: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, Clark Riley Insurance, April Funeral Home and Flower Shop, First Baptist Church, JC's Refrigeration, StormGuard, Plains Land Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, the Junkin Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop, Shallowater, Rooted Revival Hair Salon, Chance Rocha, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market, Lasso Electric, Webb Vision Center, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, West Texas Brick and Stone, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, the Farmers Cooperative Compress, First State Bank, DB Media, Ty Horsford Realtor. Again, thank you for tuning in tonight's live sports event. It will begin shortly.
Quarter. There's an empty backfield looking to throw. Wiley swings it out over to the far side. Lots of room. 10-5 touchdown. Coming up. There's the snap. Another handoff underneath. And the first one there behind the line of scrimmage is number 50, Dyson Garcia. Sideline. Fakes that. That's actually the snap to Micheletti. Micheletti takes off. He may have his second touchdown of the night. And he does! Colt Micheletti from 28 yards. Highly three receiver set. There's Rolando in motion. He gets the pick and he hits the hole hard. He's into the red zone. He's carrying tacklers. He's Superman into the end zone. Rolando Martinez on the second. And good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Happy Halloween from Antelope Stadium here in Abernathy, Texas, where tonight district play rolls on for the Antelopes as it's the Abernathy Antelopes set to take on the Olton Mustangs. Good evening, and thank you for joining us, voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, alongside Travis Wickenden and Chance Rocha tonight here inside the broadcast booth. Glad to have you with us. And Chance, it's a big ball game here tonight on Halloween as the Abernathy Antelopes and the Olton Mustangs kind of playing a win and you're in type of affair tonight. You win and you will be a postseason team here in a couple of weeks. You lose, and next week will be the final game of the season for the loser of tonight's ball game.
Yeah, it's a tough one here tonight, Ty. Senior night, so you already got a little bit at stake for those seniors. It's your last home game of the season, and like you said it, Ty, you win and you're in, you lose, and you're going to stay home and finish your season early next week, and that's definitely not something you want to happen if you're an Abernathy Antelope football fan, for sure.
Antelope come in at 4-3 on the season, 1-2 in district play, while the Olton Mustangs are 3-5 overall. They are an identical 1-2 in district play. Both of these teams lone district win against the Florida Whirlwinds, as Abernathy did that last week to the tune of 55-14. All time against Olton, Chance. Abernathy is 31-26-1 against the Mustangs, looking for their 32nd ever win against Olton here tonight. The Antelopes on a little bit of a hot streak against Olton as well, as they've won 8 in a row. And Olton has not won since an 8-7 defensive battle back in 2010.
Yeah, pretty storied history, Ty. I think there's only one other team that you've played more than you've played the Olton Mustangs, and not one that you've played super as of recent in district play, but I look to the size of these schools. If they stay the same, they're probably going to be in your district for many years to come, for sure.
We mentioned Abernathy topping Florida last week. Chance, it was a heartbreaker in what would have been a massive win for the Olton Mustangs on the road in New Deal. as they were bidding to give New Deal their first district loss of the season. They threw a 40-some-odd-yard Hail Mary on the final play of regulation to force overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as senior Gabby.
But eventually, it was a 34-28 New Deal win over the Olton Mustangs in overtime last week. And as we talk about the Mustangs, Chance, these teams, they played each other a year ago as Abernathy made the trip to Olton, and it was really kind of a defensive struggle that night. Abernathy kind of scored a couple of times late to pull away, but it was a 20-0 Abernathy win over the Olton Mustangs last year. And you take a look at this year's Mustangs team, Olton, it's kind of been a hit-or-miss season for Olton so far. We mentioned they're 3-5 on the season. The Mustangs, they do have wins in non-district play over Dimmitt and Vega. And they lost non-district battle to Sudan 19-7, and that's a competitive game against a good Sudan ball club. And they also fell short to Texaco 31-16 and a lopsided loss to Lopes early in the year.
Yeah, they did, Ty. They didn't really compete too well against some of those tougher opponents in the non-district play, but then they went into district play, kind of started off hot with the 56-0 win over Floydada before dropping in those back-to-back games, 48-15 against Post, which was a game that was pretty tight early on, and then Post pulled away in the second half. And then, as we mentioned before, they had that overtime thriller last week against New Deal, which in reality, when you look at it, that probably boded well for the Antelopes, because if Olton would have beat New Deal, this game would have a lot of different outcome. It would definitely have been you need to win, and you would have had to win next week. And so with them losing, it makes this game even so more important for both teams. But definitely better off for you, the fact that they didn't pull off that upset last week against New Deal.
Some names to keep an eye on tonight for the Mustangs. It always starts with their quarterback, Brady Azam, and he's a capable quarterback, Chance, averaging around 160 yards through the air a game. Obviously, you saw the strength of his arm with that 40-plus yard Hail Mary touchdown pass last week on the final play of regulation. But he's a guy, if you give him time and to let him set his feet, he's kind of a bigger kid. He can make you pay.
Yeah, he definitely can. He's got a lot of arm strength. If you give him time in the pocket, he'll definitely find an open receiver. And they're going to mix it up, too. Their leading rusher is running back Alan Burns. He's averaging just shy of 100 yards to 80 yards per game. But they do have a kind of running back committee, but they're not going to do anything fancy. They're going to split up passing and throwing pretty evenly, though, and they look to be pretty sound. They're not going to be a team that's going to overpower you, but they're going to play very, very sound on the offensive and the defensive side. Their defensive stopper is Emmett Nelson. He leads the team pretty largely in tackles. The next closest one, it's a pretty wide margin, so he's kind of their big stopper on the defensive side.
And you mentioned it, Chance, Olton. They're not flashy. They're not fancy. The name of their game, they want to win the line of scrimmage. They want to win the battle in the trenches. If they can do that against the Antelopes tonight, I think they've got a chance to be successful and control the pace of the game. That will be one of the keys to the game that we'll talk about here in just a little bit. But as we switch gears and talk about the Antelopes here prior to tonight's First State Bank kickoff, as the West Texas Brick and Stone pregame show rolls on this evening, the Lopes coming off of their first district win of the season, Chance. It was lopsided last week against the Whirlwinds. We mentioned that 55-14 wasn't much of a battle, but more of like a confidence booster, if you will, for the Antelopes. On the season, Abernathy, which they look different now than what they did, say, 5 weeks ago. They had a pretty potent offense 5 weeks ago, but on the season, averaging 29 points per game while giving up 27 per game. But again, obviously the story for the Antelopes in the midst of that has been all the injuries.
Yeah, it definitely has been. You lose 7 starters and a couple other key guys, and then even here tonight, Ty, you're getting Jagger Wiley back. Probably, most likely, he's going to play, but the majority of that is going to be in your kicking game and on the defensive side. So at quarterback, you're probably going to have freshman Cutter Johnson, and it looks like we just did the coin toss, and looks like Abernathy's going to receive. But other players to watch, and some guys are going to have to step up. Caden Bird has kind of been the go-to guy the past 2 weeks. He's rushed for 411 yards and had 5 touchdowns. And he also had he threw for a touchdown on kind of like a little quick pop pass. They kind of caught the defense off guard, and then he also intercepted a pass on defense. And so he's been the go-to guy, but you have other guys like Malachi Walters and Aiden Villarreal that are going to have to step up in the backfield as well, because you're going to take what Olton's going to give you, but you're going to have both running and passing attack this week and next week if you're going to want to pull off a victory for sure.
Yeah, I think so. And I think, Chance, when you look at the offense tonight, you're going to want to run the ball first. You're going to try and pound the rock. And if you can establish a running game, I think that will spell success tonight for the Antelopes. If you struggle with that, it could be a long night for the Abernathy Antelopes. As we take a look at the district standings, Chance, coming into tonight's ball game, you've got New Deal all alone at the top coming into this second to final game of the regular season. The Lions at 3-0 in district play, followed by Post and New Home. Both of those teams are 2-1. Olton and Abernathy coming in next at 1-2, playing for a playoff spot here tonight. And then Floydada will finish up their season next week. Likely going to be over on the season. Yep. They are 0-3 in district play. Post goes on the road to Floydada tonight. Expect a big Post win there. And then probably in this district, in addition to this game here at Antelope Stadium, all eyes on New Deal at New Home tonight, as a New Deal could all but clinch an outright district title with a win over New Home on the road tonight.
Yeah, that New Home game is pretty much is a big one. If New Home pulls off the upset at home, you kind of have a three-way topsy-turvy tie depending on what happens. And if you win here tonight, that next week, that game versus Post is definitely going to be some scoreboard watching between New Deal and New Home, because that'll kind of help decide who's going to be your district champion. But you know what, Ty? You got to take care of business here tonight if you're the Abernathy Antelopes.
We are about to have tonight's national anthem. We'll come back with the MC Master Roofing and Construction keys to the game and the kickoff here tonight from Antelope Stadium. It is Halloween. It is senior night. Lots going on here tonight in Abernathy, Texas, USA. Here is our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps as the Abernathy Band will honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Tonight of the national anthem prior to the kickoff between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Olton Mustangs. Chance, as we come back to the MC Master Roofing and Construction, keys to the game tonight for the Antelopes to be successful. We talked about Olton. They want to control the pace. They want to keep the ball out of your hands, extend drives. In order to avoid that, you want to avoid the quick offensive possession. You want to avoid the 3 and outs and the turnovers early in the possession. Don't let the Mustangs establish the pace. In addition to that, we talked about it, pound the rock. Run the football. Don't beat yourself with turnovers and penalties. And obviously, Chance, a lot on the line tonight. But don't let the game get too big for you.
Yeah, for sure. Don't let the game get too big for you. With it being a win and get in, with it being senior night, there's obviously a lot of emotion. You're getting Jagger Wiley back out on the field as well. But you still got to come out here and play Antelope football. You want to be just have some technique. Like I said, Olton's a team that's probably not going to beat themselves. That's what keeps them in a lot of these ball games. And so you got to come out here and really just play some antelope football and don't beat yourself up and don't hurt yourself.
The First State Bank opening kickoff here as we are underway tonight from Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. Kick returnable from the Antelope 12-yard line out across the 30. Now bouncing it out around the right side goes Aiden Villarreal. He's run out of bounds shy of the 40. A pretty good run back for Aiden. It'll be first down and 10 for the Antelopes. This has been our West Texas Brick and Stone pregame show here tonight. West Texas Brick and Stone, a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. First down and 10 here for Abernathy as we get this Halloween night district affair underway here tonight. A little bit of a chilly evening will turn colder as the night goes on. And Abernathy with two receivers set to the near side. Now there's motion with Bird. Toss coming to the near side as trying to get the edge. Malachi Walters gets around the corner across the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11 yards before he's knocked out of bounds. And that's a First Baptist Church Antelope first down chance. Malachi scored a touchdown on the first game of the regular season, or of the ball game last week. And he gets a gain of 11 to get this one started.
Yeah, it's a good hard run right there, being able to control the line of scrimmage and just handle things up front. That's a good job by Malachi, kind of getting to the edge and being able to take what the defense is giving him.
And first down and 10 for the Antelopes. In the gun is Cutter Johnson, the freshman. Again, a little bit of near motion for Caden Bird. And
maybe a hold up front
to Walters again as flags come in. We'll check the penalty flag. Shout out to assistant high school principal Cody Coyle for bringing us a sausage wrap here tonight in the booth. And you are correct, Chance. It is an offensive hold against the Abernathy Antelopes. That will back it up. We talked about it. Don't beat yourself. And on just the second snap of the game, a holding penalty goes against you.
Well, a holding penalty, and that's something that, we talked about technique. They're a team that kind of prides themselves on that, and they're going to try to put you in tough situations. So that's something you definitely don't want to see early on in this ball game.
Just underway tonight from Antelope Stadium. Johnson again in the gun, takes the snap, bootleg to the near side. High percentage throw to the sideline and able to go up high and get a foot down inbounds is Dre Minfield, number 1, his first catch of the night at the 43-yard line. Get some of that penalty yardage back, a gain of maybe 5. It'll be second down and 15. Minfield does a good job of going up high to get that one and then getting the toe tap down to complete the catch. And that's what you're going to see tonight when the Antelopes go to the air, Chance. For a freshman quarterback, lots of high percentage throws for Cutter Johnson.
Yeah, I definitely want to build that confidence, want him out there, put him in a situation to succeed.
Handoff coming right here near us across midfield to the 49-yard line as
Caden Bird
the ball carrier. You know that by his signature one-arm sleeve. And he takes it into Olton territory. Makes this a manageable third down. Third down at about 7 as he picks up 8.
Yeah, third down 7. Likely going to be a passing scenario unless you're going to take it as 2-down territory and try to get 2 chunk yardages right here. That would put you on the positive side of the field, but likely in a passing situation right here.
Look at Bird. He is deep in the backfield behind Cutter Johnson. And that is where the fake handoff goes. Johnson rolls right, looking to throw. He does. It's going to be short of a first down, but the pass is complete across the 45-yard line. Down to the 43. He got close to a first down. As Jose Hernandez, who was playing JV ball just 2 weeks ago, Chance, hauls in his first catch of the night. And it'll be fourth down and a long 2, short 3 here from inside the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I like the Antelopes right here trying to set the tone and look for possibly a hard count and then maybe a handoff up the middle, but I like them going for it right here early on in this ball game.
In the gun is Johnson. Again, back there is Bird along with Malachi. There's the free play. Flag flies. Johnson airs it out into man coverage. Down the sideline. And it is caught for an Abernathy Antelope touchdown. Sound the alarm. It is Dre Minfield. 44 yards out for the Code 3 Antelope touchdown chance. It was a free play. Olton had jumped off sides. Alertly, Johnson throws it down the field and puts one on the money to Minfield.
Yeah, hit Cutter Johnson right there. He threw a strike. He didn't look like a freshman on that one, Ty. He put it on a rope right in Minfield's hands. He didn't even have to break stride to be able to reel it in for 44 yards in the touchdown. And Jagger Wiley out there to try to make it 7 points.
It's nice to see number 13 back on the field for the Antelopes. And the PAT is a strike right down the middle. And the Antelopes lead 7-0. We'll take a timeout and come back tonight. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Something new has taken Abernathy by storm. Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market is locally owned by first responders and offers fresh salad and deli options for lunch or dinner. Any drink combination under the sun and the freshest beef around. We are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and are ready to serve you. We are a faith and family first business and are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, as well as a title sponsor on this broadcast. Come see us in the Red Barn on the north end of town. And welcome back inside a excited Antelope Stadium here out of the gates tonight. Chance a long pass play. Johnson to Minfield gets Abernathy on the board. And Abernathy leads it 7-0 as that brings us up another Antelope First State Bank kickoff.
Yeah, that was a good job right there by Cutter Johnson to kind of keep his composure. Saw him jump off sides and Minfield just stringing down the sideline time. That's how you want to set the tone to start this ball game.
And it's a short kick, bounces in no man's land. Ooh. And alertly coming up for Olton is number one, yep. Alex Green, and he covers it to save the possession for the Olton Mustangs.
Yeah, and one of the Abernathy Antelope coaches on this side yelling, "Get down there and try to get there!" But that number one from Olton was able to jump on that one before we were able to get there.
Brady Azam and the Olton offense take the field for the first time tonight with the Antelopes on top, 7-0. As Azam, we mentioned a big kid, is in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off, coming to the near side, and trying to stutter step and push out close to the 40-yard line.
Mr. Burns.
He's going to take the bulk of the carries, even though it is a running back committee for the Mustangs. He averages about 80 yards per game on the ground, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Again, Azam is in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the Olton sideline. That's the wide side of the field. That's where Azam looks as he gets ready to take the snap. Empty backfield, now rolls near side. Looking to throw, he does. And it is
incomplete.
Intended for number 11. That was Rylan Holmes. And Holmes ran a good route, just couldn't haul it in on the sideline.
But no one was Holmes.
Third down. And it'll be 3rd down at about 4.
Sorry, Ty, I had to.
Hey, I like it.
No one was Holmes on that catch.
As on 3rd and 4, a quick snap, Azam, and there's a storm guard sack. It's flying into the backfield. There's another sack for the Antelopes. And how about number 52, Chance Ryan Hillis?
He's been your go-to guy on defense all year. He leads you in tackles, Ty, and he's one of those guys, if you can get him going early, builds his confidence, and look for him to be in the backfield all night.
And the Antelope defense forces a 3-and-out here on Olton's first possession of the ball game. The Mustangs are set to punt it away. And they do get away the kick, an end-over-end punt that takes an Olton bounce, and then it is downed inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. Chance, that's a nice defensive stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, and you couldn't script much of a better start to this one for the Antelopes.
You definitely couldn't, Ty. Just that momentum and that energy you're playing with on offense after that touchdown, it definitely went over to the defensive side, and you get the big sack by Hillis, and just a lot of emotion. They're playing like they got something to play for here tonight, Ty.
8.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter tonight. And Chance, all sorts of costumes and whatnot around Antelope Stadium here tonight as quickly Johnson takes the snap, and he gets the handoff and rudely met at the line of scrimmage as Malachi Walters, number 20. That's a big defensive play up front by a white jersey.
Yeah, it definitely is, Ty, and that's something that we talked about. That's one place that they are fairly sound is trying to stop it up the middle, so success may have to come around the edges, and so just look to see if we can continue to pound the rock up the middle here tonight.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd down and 11 here for the Antelopes as we go inside of 8 minutes to play first quarter, and Abernathy leading 7-0. Johnson is in the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. That's where Johnson looks. Ooh, he throws it over the middle. It is in and out of the hands of the intended target. As definitely looking for Minfield tonight, Chance. That's already his third ball thrown his way. He took a pretty good hit as the ball got there, and it's jarred loose. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, Cutter Johnson threw it just a tad bit high. Minfield had to go up for it, and while he was in the air trying to bring it down, he was hit, and that's what jarred it loose right there. But I like the idea of that Johnson and Minfield connection, though.
3rd down and long. Abernathy trying to avoid a quick possession, Chance. We talked about that being a key to tonight's ball game. Watch Caden Bird in the slot to the right.
Maybe jumped off.
And looking deep down the near side. Man coverage overthrown. And then almost able to catch up to it as Minfield. And I don't see a flag. I thought he jumped for sure, but they didn't. I thought there was movement up front on Olton. But it is going to be a 3-and-out here for the Antelopes. And credit Olton's defense to kind of, at least for the time being, stall the Antelope momentum.
Yeah, saw the Antelope momentum right there, and Johnson and Minfield are both upset on that one. They felt like they should have had that connection, and Minfield made a good adjustment on that ball to try to come down with it, but unfortunately he wasn't able to.
It was pretty good coverage, man.
It was
by Olton. Had that ball been a little more on the money, you might have had a chance to get an interference call, but even at that, Minfield almost went and caught up to it.
Yeah, he made a good adjustment on the ball for sure.
So the Antelope set to punt it away, almost blocked, but gets away a decent kick that takes in a big-time Abernathy hop inside the 20-yard line. It turns into an excellent punt. It rolls dead all the way down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that's a heck of a punt right there by Zephaniah Torres under pressure to be able to get that one away, Ty. And I was going to say something to keep an eye on, but it looks like he's going back in the ball game. Malachi Walters came out after that. He took that big hit on that first play of that last drive and was kind of moving his shoulder around and his left arm, but he's back out there on the field right now on the defensive side, so it may have just been kind of a little stinger that he ran into, but I was going to say that may be something to look at on the offensive side of the ball.
And Chance, as you noted would be the case in the pregame show, Jagger Wiley out there on defense for you as well here for the Antelope.
Yeah, that's going to give you a spark because he's one of those guys. He moves well enough to be able to cover those receivers, but he'll get in the backfield in a hurry too.
Handoff from Azam goes towards the right tackle, just trying to pound the rock. Number 23, the ball carrier, that is Eric Sanchez. Gets just a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. Nice defensive effort there by Eddie Perez for the Antelopes as we go inside of 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Abernathy leading 7-0. Second offensive possession of the night for the Olton Mustangs. In the gun again is Brady Azam with an empty backfield looking to throw.
That's a good defensive play right there.
Almost intercepted as reading the route perfectly was number 33, Zephaniah Torres.
Man, Ty, I thought he was going to jump in front of that one and take it for 6. If he would have been able to come up with that, there was nothing but green grass in front of him. Good play right there by Torres.
As he read the eyes of Azam and read the route perfectly and almost picked it off. 3rd down and long again. Trips to the near side, 2 receivers spread wide to the Olton side of the field.
Yeah, even though they run it, Ty, they like to spread you out in these formations.
In the shotgun is Azam looking to throw again. This time he goes over the middle, slanting towards the middle. Abernathy does a good job. That's Caden Bird on defense right in the middle. And right now, knock on wood, Chance, that mid-range Antelope secondary playing very, very well. That's been an area of weakness at times this year for the Antelopes. But another defensive stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions and another 3-and-out.
Yeah, when they put 4 guys out there like that, Ty, you put guys in man coverage, and we've done a good job so far here tonight.
Straight up punt. Let's see what kind of bounce it takes. It's a straight up bounce and then bounces about 5 yards or so in favor of the Mustangs out across the 40, but it'll be a short field for the Abernathy Antelopes. And with 6:38 left to play here in the opening quarter, Abernathy will take over yet again, leading 7-0. So far, very impressed by the Antelope defense, especially, again, as we said, in that kind of mid-range secondary.
Yep. Defense is playing stout for sure, Ty, and you're going to want to keep that way, but I'd like to see us put some more points up here on the offensive side of the ball, and that's what Olton will do to you. They'll hang around, so if you can kind of put them away early, that'll build with your confidence on the offensive side.
Low snap. Cutter Johnson goes down to get it. Hands off to Bird. Look out. He can fly around the edge. He's got a first down, and he's run out of bounds about the 30-yard line. But another First Baptist Church Antelope first down. He
was flying around the edge so fast, Ty. One of the Olton Mustangs actually tackled the sideline ref and took him out. He was trying to go for Bird, and he got a pinstripes instead.
And it is not a first down. I thought he easily picked up the first down chance, but they say he stepped out right just shy of the marker. So it'll be second down and short, obviously, to the referee's credit. That's a long way from us. But I thought he got 2 or 3 yards past the marker.
Oh, they're saying first down, or what are they saying?
Well, they've got it right now. No, now maybe they are.
I don't know what's going on, but the ref just said something. Yeah, they're saying first down, yeah.
But the sticks are not set.
Yeah, they're saying it was a first down.
Yeah, it is a first down. I thought he had a first down there, and they'll pause just momentarily to reset the yard markers over on the Olton sideline. 6:31 left to play here in the first quarter. Abernathy leading 7-0. They're on the move again. In the gun as Johnson hands it off. Malachi Walters with a burst of speed.
Oh, he breaks it.
He broke free. Olton had him, and then breaking it to the outside is Walters. He takes it inside the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone and more. And that's a First Baptist Church first down inside the 15-yard line all the way down to the 11.
That's a good, hard 20-yard run right there by Walters, Ty, and that's good to see after he came out on that last series. He's back in there.
He hit the hole hard, and once he broke through to that second line of defense, he had some room to run. Again, in the gun, another handoff, this time Bird. Bird misdirects to the middle of the field, up the middle, untouched, sound the alarm. It's a code 3, Antelope touchdown, an 11-yard run by Caden Bird.
Yeah, Mr. Bird, he flew right up the gut there, Ty. As you said, the initial hole was kind of clogged up, and he made a little seam cut back to the right and was able to fly in for 6.
And Abernathy takes a 2-score lead on the Mustangs, pending Jagger Wiley's point after. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. That's a sight for sore eyes, and the Antelopes lead 14-0 with 6:14 left to play in the first. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Antelope Football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network.
Rooted Revival is your local faith-based salon that is rooted in Christ and built on community. A fresh, peaceful space for everyday hair, confidence, and connection. Whether it's a kid's cut, a men's trim, or a full highlight, stylist Hannah Rocha and Sierra Contreras can take care of you. With a heart for people and a passion for purpose, they are proud to serve the community of Abernathy and West Texas. You can find them on Facebook or stop by and see them at 203 Avenue D in Abernathy to schedule your next appointment.
And welcome back. Another First State Bank Abernathy Antelope kickoff following the 11-yard touchdown run by Caden Bird, Chance, and that is his 6th touchdown in the last 9 quarters. As there's a end-over-end kickoff coming to the near side. It goes over the head.
Oh, and he kicked it.
Trouble back to the 5-yard line and now trying to run it back. He gets some of that yardage back as credit number one, Alex Green, for not panicking and avoiding a disaster there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and you had number 14, Gio Soto, right now. Coach Wiley's kind of giving him some advice. He said, hey, you were flying down the field. You had him kind of dead to rights right there, but he wasn't able to break down and make that tackle. I think he got a little excited, but credit Gio for hustling down there and still being able to be there to kind of help him out of bounds right there on this near side.
Right now, Chance, you are overwhelmingly winning the field position battle here against the Olton Mustangs as they are yet again backed up inside their own 20.
Yeah, but when you have the situation and you're up 2 scores already, Ty, if they put themselves in a passing situation, they can kind of pin your ears back and kind of go after them.
3 receivers to the far side.
That's number 1 back there playing quarterback.
Taking the snap is Alex Green, and he runs with the ball out across the 20-yard line to the 23.
I was a little curious. I thought their quarterback lost a couple inches there, and then I looked up. I was like, oh, that's not the same guy.
Now Azam is back in there to take the snap at quarterback.
Empty.
3 receivers to the near side with an empty backfield. 2 receivers to the far side.
And you definitely...
One thing Azam does, Chance, he takes quite a while and waits for the play to come in from the sideline. 8 on the play clock. Finally does snap it. Azam looking to throw over the middle.
Good
and
pass.
that's what Olton wants to do right there, play the short pass game, and it is caught. Number 88, that is Manny Carrasco, hauling it in about a yard short of the first down. It's 3rd down. Olton still looking for that first down of the night. It's 3rd and short here.
I'd like to be stingy right here, Ty, and stuff them on this one. And they have them everybody spread out, but don't be thinking that Azam may not kind of pump fake and run it right up the middle and try to get those yardage.
Azam takes the snap, a quick screen pass. It's caught. A first down and more as getting the edge. And that is number
88 again.
Carrasco. And that's a first down for the Olton Mustangs. Nothing fancy, just taking what the defense gave them right there. And the shotgun is Azam. Four receivers wide, looking to throw it down the field a little bit, and too much mustard on that one. As throwing it out of bounds is Azam. It's incomplete to the far sideline.
Mr. Azam used too much of his arm. He overthrew his receiver on that far side there, Ty. Had decent coverage on that one, though.
It is Halloween, and Chance has the jokes this evening. I like it. 3 receivers to the near side. Again, Brady Azam in the shotgun. 4:34 left to play here in the first quarter.
Empty backfield again.
There's the snap. This is a design keeper by Azam. Coming to the near side.
That's a good job by Torres again on the defensive side.
Torres and Hillis both right there to make the defensive stop. And that is right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And it will be 3rd down. It's a good job knowing your assignment and staying home there for the Antelopes. 4:05 left to play. The clock rolls here in the third quarter, or in the first quarter, not the third quarter. We're just getting started tonight, Chance. As on 3rd down again here, Brady is in the shotgun. He takes the snap, takes the handoff. Good protection. Now the pocket collapses. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. It starts with the pressure in the backfield, and it is 4th down again. That Antelope defense was coming that time. It forced a rush throw by Azam, and he had a receiver out there, but a little off target on the pass.
Yeah, he brought some pressure. He had Malachi Walters coming off that far edge, and he was the first guy to him. Kind of ran past him, wasn't able to get him, and then he had Eddie Perez coming off the blind side, and Azam's lucky he got hit away. If not, he would have probably been taken down for a big sack.
And it is 4th down, another punting situation. A bad snap, getting it off the ground and getting rid of it. And it is going to roll out of bounds. I think the punter tried to
he did.
flag back there. But no flag, no harm, no foul. And with all things considered, Chance, he got away a decent kick.
Yeah.
It goes out inside the 40. and the Antelopes will start from their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, the white hat kind of looked at the Olton Mustang, number 1 green. He looked at him and thought, nope, he was close to you, but he didn't even touch you. But that's a good job right there of trying to maybe sell it a little bit. But the Abernathy Antelopes are going to start with good field position, Ty. See if we can put some more points on the board. Score update. Post is up 14-0 as the first quarter is about to come to an end. New Deal is up on New Home at New Home, 7-0 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter there.
In the shotgun is Cutter Johnson. Here comes Bird in motion, and there's movement up front. That's going to be a false start penalty against Abernathy. As the flag comes in. Second penalty of the night will back the Antelopes up inside the 35-yard line. And with 3:40 left to play here in the first quarter, Chance, it'll be first down and 15. As Abernathy comes to the line, Johnson in the shotgun. From the slot, a little bit of motion, but not all the way by Bird. Toss goes to Malachi, and then that's a good and Malachi
misdirection.
Still on his feet. Look out, Walters to the near side, 40, 45 midfield. Makes a cut. There he goes down the sideline inside the 35. And that is a First Baptist Church first down. And Malachi Walters, Chance, there was nothing on the right side of the field. He bounces it out and reverses the field. I don't know how you don't hold on that play, but the Antelopes turn a busted play into a big gain into Olton territory.
Yeah, it was a huge gain right there by Walters, and that's a good job by just keeping his vision up, keeping his head on a swivel, and just kind of cutting back away. And you know what I like to see right there, Ty? Not that you want to see him lead blocking, but the young freshman Cutter Johnson never gave up on the play, and he was trying to lead the way, trying to find somebody to block for Walters out there. Looks like you're going to go with the Wildcat or the Antelope, whatever you want to call it here with Bird in the backfield.
Bird to take the snap. He's going to keep it. There he goes around
he
the
can fly.
20, 15, 10, 5. Sound that dang alarm. It's an Antelope touchdown brought to you by Code 3. As that time it is Caden Bird, his second one of the night, and it's a 3-touchdown lead.
And you're just patting the stats right there, Ty. Bird didn't do anything fancy. You fake it with that Wildcat formation up the middle to Villarreal, and he kind of makes everything else happen. He goes around the edge and makes the last Mustang able to miss and just outruns everybody else to the end zone. Like I said, he can fly, and he did it again right there.
And Jagger Wiley on for another point after attempt here. The hold is down, the kick is up, and he is 3 for 3 with 3:02 left to play here in the first. It's Abernathy 21 and the Olton Mustangs nothing. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. When it comes to insuring your home, car, farm, or anything in between, you want a friendly face that you can trust, and you'll find that at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. They offer a variety of insurance options, no matter how big or small, and they'll treat you like family throughout the process. They've been in the business for many years and have the expertise to get you the insurance you need at an affordable price. Give them a call today at 298-2591. Clark Riley Insurance is a proud supporter of the Lady Lopes and Antelopes. And welcome back, Chance. Another First State Bank Antelope kickoff with Abernathy jumping out to a 21-0 lead here tonight over the Olton Mustangs. Playing with a little pep in their step tonight are the Antelopes, and Chance.
This is an Olton team that has shown some competition and some fight in their last 2 ball games, Ty.
As there's the kickoff coming back to the near side. Ooh. And good coverage again, number 24.
That's 2 of your JV guys that brought up, Gio Soto and number 24, Aiden Cantu.
Yep.
Making a big play right there on special teams.
And Abernathy fired up, leading by 3 touchdowns. And we're not yet out of the first quarter.
The game has only just begun. Hey, I told you, it's Halloween. It could get spooky over here for those Mustangs.
I tell you what, Chance, how about the tear that Caden Bird is on? The kid is, I don't know, how many yards does he have on the ground?
60 yards so far here tonight and 2 touchdowns.
He is nearing
500 yards in 3
in the
games.
last 3 weeks.
And he only played one half last week.
And he's only carried it like 8 times.
He has 500 yards on 6 carries.
That's not much of an exaggeration. There's a handoff for the Mustangs right in the middle, and a
good stop by Harkey.
There by Harkey right in the middle of the field. Number 23, Sanchez, the ball carrier, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. As we talked, Chance, those first few games, just you were just waiting for Bird to break out. You knew it was in there. And, man, when they've needed him, he has answered the bell.
He definitely has, Ty. He's one of those guys that you can tell he definitely works hard and he's humble and he doesn't want any of the recognition, but he goes out there and just puts his head down and plays football.
Another handoff right in the middle of the pack, and a bunch of maroon jerseys there to make the stop again.
It's number 20.
Again, number 20, the ball carrier. That was Callan Burns. It'll be a gain of 3, 3rd down and 5.
I tell you what, Ty, I talked to a guy from Dalhart this week. Played some golf with him, and he had nothing but high praise for Mr. Bird, the coach, and Caden. And he said, man, y'all got a good one, and we hate to see him leave. And so when a guy from a town where he used to be says that, that's when you know you have a good kid and a good coach.
As in the gun, looking to throw is Azam, coming to the near side. Has a
good breakup right there by Minfield.
Minfield does a good job making contact just after the ball gets there. As it was number 1, Alex Green got 2 hands on the ball, but then Minfield, his number 1 counterpart, jarred it loose, and another 3 and out for the Mustangs. And Gents, this is an Antelope defense we have not seen all year long.
Yeah, they're playing with some passion and some fight right there, Ty. Could you say that he won the one-on-one battle on the outside over here? I think he did right there. That was it.
We are not even out of the first quarter, and you're getting a thumbs down from Travis over there. Is another good punt by the Mustangs, rolls dead around the 30-yard line. And we're having some fun here tonight so far on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. 92 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. It's another Nutrient Ag Solutions defensive stand, and Abernathy will yet again take over.
They definitely will, Ty. And I kid, it was a one-on-one battle over here. Minfield did a really good job. He was beat. He made up some ground, and when that ball, as soon as it hit his hands, he was able to knock it away. So that's a good job by making up ground on that play where he was almost beat for a touchdown because the safety was going to the other side of the field. So it was just him and his counterpart, like you said, from Olton, number 1, Green.
Minfield got some speed.
He does.
And you've seen it a couple of different times tonight already. In the shotgun is Cutter Johnson. Handoff coming to the near side. Fighting his way for yardage out close to the 35-yard line is Malachi. What I like about Walter so far tonight, Chance, he is just putting his head down and running hard.
Putting his head down and running hard and keeping those feet moving, Ty. That's what you saw in that last one. You know, Bird got the credit for the touchdown, but it was definitely set up by that near 40-yard run by Walters on the play before where he had a busted play on the far right side, and he ran all the way back to this side to get that big gain before Bird was able to punch it in.
2nd and 6. That was a gain of 4 by Malachi. Bird from the slot. Look at him. Cutter Johnson over the top. There he is. Wide open. He can fly. Sound the alarm. It's an Antelope touchdown. 65 yards. Cutter Johnson to Caden Bird. How do you do?
You know what? I said it earlier, Ty. Cutter Johnson's kind of playing with some confidence here. They got him some short throws started early, and then he's seeing those plays happen over the middle, and I think it's just he knows the coaches are trusting him. He knows his teammates are trusting him, and Bird finds a seam, and he flies out, and Johnson hits him in stride, and they put another 6 points on the board.
What a first quarter here by the Abernathy Antelopes. A Jagger Wiley PAT as a flag flies. The extra point is good. We'll check the penalty and make sure. I think it's on Olton, though. And everyone acting like it's going to stand. And so we will say 28-0 Antelopes. We're not yet out of the first quarter. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Buying a car can be daunting, but not if you let your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch help you with the process. Offering great deals and in-house financing on used cars, Austin and his team need to be your first call when you are looking for a new ride. Come see us on the south end of town today or give us a call at 806-298-2200. South Plains Auto Ranch is a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck. And welcome back here inside the broadcast booth at Antelope Stadium. Chance, a 28-point first quarter for the Abernathy Antelopes, and the Antelopes on top 28-0 as Harkey set for another First State Bank kickoff. Line drive, end over end kick, returnable from the 24-yard line out across the 30. Stutter step, good coverage at the 35 by the Antelopes. As Carrasco on the return, it was Aiden Cantu in coverage for the Antelopes.
That's a good job right there by Cantu to break down and make that tackle time. Look at all these kids in their costumes running around the track.
As a Halloween night parade here as we get near the end of the first quarter. All the kiddos in attendance tonight getting to show off their Halloween attire tonight at Antelope Stadium, and it is all smiles.
See if we can put some more pressure on Azam here.
Brady Azam hands the ball off. There's a nice crease around the left side. Trying to find a seam is Alex Green, number 1. He gets out across the 40 to the 42. That was a nifty little play call there for Olton.
You got an injured Antelope. I'm not sure who that is, though.
That's a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
That may be Minfield that's down.
As Minfield trying to get up.
I'm not sure what it was. He may have just...
He is standing up, and now the training staff and some of the coaches out there to talk to Minfield.
Yep. You had a couple substitutes going in right here. You got Josiah Scott, you got Bird going in, and you got Gio Soto going in, and you got some of those starters coming out, maybe getting a breather right here.
As the Antelopes having some fun is...
Look at Barrett Horsford out there in his whole costume.
Walking down.
All right, back in action here, Ty.
As in the shotgun is Azam on 2nd and short. 2 receivers here on the near side. .15 on the play clock. Azam takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Not much on the gain. That's the final snap of the first quarter. It will be a first down, though, to end the quarter for the Olton Mustangs. But the first quarter belongs to Abernathy. 28-0. The Antelopes lead. You're listening and watching Abernathy Antelope football tonight on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. We'll be back. As one of Abernathy's longest-standing institutions, First State Bank is proud to meet a full scale of banking needs in Abernathy and the surrounding areas. We are family-owned and operated and have been for many years. We are the people you see at the grocery store and go to church with, and we pride ourselves on being your friend in the banking business. Come see us today. We are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes much success this season.
Located in the heart of the community, Abernathy's First Baptist Church is ready to welcome you to their family. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and our youth pastor is Bailey Hare. We meet at 9:30 for Sunday school and 10:45 for worship, and we have a wide variety of children's, youth, and adult activities beginning at 6 on Wednesday nights. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, we strive to love God, love people, and tell the world. We are praying the Lopes and Lady Lopes have a tremendous season. Nothing.
As welcome back, right out of the timeout. Handoff, there's a big hole up the middle into the secondary. Best offensive play of the night for Olton is number 20, Callan Burns breaks through for a first down and more as he takes it inside the 40 down to the Antelope 35-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good job right there. Actually, Gio Soto was able to chase him down and make a tackle.
No huddle and a quick snap and a miscommunication between Azam and his receiver as he airs one out incomplete over to the right sideline. And it'll be second down and 10.
Abernathy Antelope Sports broadcast for Ty Horsford is streamed on YouTube at youtube.com/Abernathy Athletics, or you can go to the Abernathy.
As second down and 10 from the 35-yard line. In the shotgun is Azam. Fakes the handoff, looking to pass. He's being
Malachi Walters.
And he is sacked. A storm guard sack by Malachi Walters all the way back outside the 40-yard line.
Makes it 3rd and 16.
Third and long here for the Mustangs. As we near 11 minutes to play here in the first half of the ball game.
That puts them in 3rd and long right here, Ty, and you're kind of answering back after they had that long run up the middle.
Azam in the shotgun, takes the snap, empty backfield. He's being chased.
Picked off!
He's intercepted. Look at that go.
Eddie Perez.
Perez. And he could have went right or left. Instead, he steamrolls.
He was excited, Ty. He was excited.
But Eddie Perez, off the deflection, he picks it off. It's a nutrient ag solution turnover. And all he had to do is run 3 steps to the left or right, and he probably would have taken it all the way to the house. But he wanted to force the issue, force the contact. But an interception by Eddie Perez.
Man, he read it perfectly right there, Ty. He stayed at home as a defensive end on that far side, and they tried to set up a screenplay, and Perez read it and came up with a pick. And like you said, I think he was a little excited. He couldn't decide which way to go, and so he decided to go right over the quarterback, Azam.
As first down and 10 for the Antelopes inside the 35-yard line. There's another handoff. Walters, look at him go, carrying a tackler inside the 25, down to the 22. And that's a dozen more for Malachi Walters. And another First Baptist Church Antelope first down.
Man, Ty Walters is running tough up there up the middle. He ran over 2 Mustangs before a couple of them were able to bring him down, but that's the kind of, if you can get 10 to 12 yards up the middle like that, that's going to be successful all night for sure.
Man, oh man.
It's an Antelope team that we've been waiting to see. They came to play here tonight, Ty.
There's the snap. Johnson to throw. Little dump off. It is caught and then dropped by number 9, Jose Hernandez. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, but I think Hernandez felt that he had a little more green grass ahead of him, and he turned around too quick, didn't keep his eyes on that one, and goes in an incomplete pass right there. So second down, though. Still in a good position here.
10-15 left to play here in the first half. Abernathy all over the Olton Mustangs, 28-0. Again, this is an Olton team that has been stingy on defense at times this year.
Especially in the first half of ball games.
As Johnson takes the snap, handoff again, Malachi. Malachi breaking tackle.
Oh, my goodness.
Pushing his feet inside the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone, and he's a train that can't be stopped all the way down to the 11-yard line.
Man, Ty, he was knocked at about 4 yards past the line of scrimmage. He broke another 2 tackles, ran over a guy, and then barely gets pulled down, but he is being stingy here tonight, Ty. He's just 1 yard shy of 100 yards rushing, and he only got 7 carries.
Inside of 10 minutes to play here tonight in the first half, Abernathy looking to add to a 28-0 lead. In the shotgun is Johnson, takes the snap. Another handoff goes to Malachi, and he takes what the defense gives him inside the 10, down to the 9. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Puts him over 100 yards rushing for the Nats. Chance, and obviously lots of football game left, but
man, you got to love the energy we're playing with for sure.
You can absolutely ride this momentum into the second half of this ball game, leading 28-0, looking to make it more. As in the shotgun again is Cutter. Watch over here to the right, Caden Bird.
He keeps it.
Cutter Johnson pulls it back, and the flag comes in. This is going to be a hold on the Antelopes as Johnson got down to about the 2-yard line on the fake handoff and quarterback keep, but that's going to be negated probably.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to be a hold up the middle, and that's one of those plays, Ty, just like with Wiley, he's not going to outrun a ton of guys, but he has enough speed to where he can get around the edge and try to make something happen. So not super fast, but efficient enough for sure. And I say that. He's pretty quick, but he's not Caden Bird, I'll tell you that. When you see Caden run and you see somebody else run, everybody looks pretty slow after that.
I tell you what, he just runs off and leaves people.
He makes fast people look not fast.
That is 100%. He makes me look real slow. As in the shotgun is Cutter Johnson. Fakes the handoff to Bird. He keeps it, takes a shot, keeps on his feet, and he gets to the outside inside the 15.
Another flag, I think.
12.
Was there a flag?
I don't think there was a flag on the play. Got some penalty yards back there for the Antelopes.
Okay, just making sure.
A gain of about 8 yards there. Maybe there was a flag, Chance. Maybe you're right, because they're not moving the ball up yet. I didn't see the flag.
I don't know if it was false start or what they're going to call here.
As the White Hat has not made the call yet. It's offsides on the defense or encroachment on Olton.
So you're
probably going to keep the play.
No, you get a new set of downs, I think, so it should say first down. So it should be. I'm really confused here.
Somehow it's 2nd down and 12. We'll take what they give us as the offense remains on the field after the offsides penalty on the defense. There's the snap to Cutter Johnson. Hands off to Malachi. Malachi bounces it. And this time, a swarm of white jerseys there to bring him down. It's going to take more than one, but they do get into the ground right near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to be a no gain right there. And Malachi kind of tried to bounce it a little early there, and the safety came down.
And it will be 3rd down.
Yeah, was able to wrap him up. I'm still really confused about the penalty and what happened there, but nonetheless. 3rd and long, probably 2-down territory unless you want to attempt a field goal.
Which is possible with Wiley back.
Definitely is. And just to note, Wiley is out there. He's playing, looks like he's playing tight end.
Now, wouldn't that be something? This should be a free. Actually, it might be movement up front. Since they blow this one dead, this could be false start against Abernathy. Is things getting a little bit sloppy here at the tail end of this possession.
Yeah, it's either false start by us or unless it was, it definitely was by.
It could have been offsides on the defensive contact, but they're going to say Abernathy draws them off. It'll be another 5-yard mark off against the Antelopes. And Chance, I like seeing you're just kind of getting Jagger Wiley back into
the rhythm
playing shape because if you're going to be successful the rest of the way, you're going to need him on the field.
Yeah, you definitely are, and it may be something to where you mix him in, you see where he's at. I mean, definitely he's been your go-to guy at the quarterback position for sure, but it definitely gives you a little bit more depth when you have Cutter Johnson playing with this kind of confidence.
Empty backfield, Johnson to throw towards the end zone, and it's overthrown and incomplete. Hey, you know what? If all else fails, throw it up and see if Caden can make a play, and that time he's not able to. And it will be 4th down, so we'll see what the Antelopes do here. This would be a long field goal. This would be a 37-yarder, so I expect, and that would be into the wind, I would expect the offense to stay on the field here.
Yeah, I think so too, Tide. Yeah, that pass right there, Bird was trying to break free of coverage and kind of didn't see the ball come up until it was too late, so he wasn't able to make a break on it. But I like the idea of giving your receiver a chance at making a play for sure.
So on 4th down and long, Olton trying to turn the Antelopes away. As Cutter Johnson, a little confused.
Timeout.
Taken by the Antelopes. We will take one as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shops have served families in Abernathy and the South Plains for many years. Todd, Jackson, and the team at the funeral home will handle all of your funeral planning needs with sensitivity and compassion, while the fine folks at the flower shop can help you with all of your flower and gift needs. They are family owned and operated and are proud to be members of the Abernathy community. Come see us today near 16th Street and Avenue D, or give us a call today. Go Lopes. As welcome back here, 7 minutes to play in the first half of the ball game. A 4th down and 19 facing the Abernathy offense.
Well, if you're going to get it, you might as well score, Ty.
I mean, might as well. You can get a first down right about the 1-yard line.
But regardless, you definitely want to complete whatever it is, and if you don't get it, you can pin them kind of deep in their territory right here. So
Bird's in the slot. Johnson is in the gun. And they're throwing it up towards the end zone. Jump ball.
He comes down with it.
And it's caught. Sound the alarm. It's another code 3 Antelope touchdown.
And that's just trust right there by Cutter Johnson, throwing it up to Darian Duval and letting him make a play. He kind of was trapped. He had the corner on his backside, and the safety tried to jump in front of it, but Duval jumps up and makes a play and comes down with it.
And I haven't seen a lot of them, Chance, but that's a play that Darian Duval can make, and he does right there. And the PAT by Jagger Wiley. Why not? It's good. And with 6:53 left to play in the first half, it is 35-0. The Antelopes rolling. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
Lasso Electric and Abernathy is locally owned and operated. Although they specialize in agricultural projects, they can also handle your residential needs as well. Whether your project is big or small, they have the expertise to handle the job. If you're in need of a licensed electrician, give Daryl Scarborough a call today at 806-559-7058. Lasso Electric wishes the Lopes and Lady Lopes good luck this season.
And welcome back to Antelope Stadium. 6:53 left to play in the second quarter, and Chance, the Antelopes are rolling up on Olton 35-0.
Rolling, and like I said, freshman quarterback Cutter Johnson is playing with some confidence here tonight and giving his other guys the opportunity to make some plays, and play calling has been good. Defense has been playing stout, and you're just, like I said, making it spooky for the Olton Mustangs over here in Antelope territory.
Another First State Bank kickoff by Hart. He is end over.
Oh, and he buffed it, and we pick it up!
And the Antelopes have it. When it rains, it pours. It's can too. Yes, he can too. And the Antelopes are going to recover the fumble. The second turnover of the night for the Olton Mustangs.
Yeah, but that's a good right there. You brought it down in can too. That's why you hustle down there, and then good things happen when you're doing your job. And it just kind of went right down the front of that Olton Mustang. Didn't see the number who it was, and it bounced right to can two. And so here we go, Ty. Another opportunity to put some points on the board.
As oh my, Chance. Olton, they've got and this was a play-in game of the playoffs. Olton wins. They're going to the postseason, but man, the Antelopes have come out on fire.
Here we go. I like a quick strike right here, Ty.
As there's movement up front, and if there's been one negative tonight, there's been a few penalties go against you. Just some silly penalties, just offsides and stuff up front. And 1st and 10 will become 1st and 15.
I think that they're upset because I think they thought that they were calling false start on Caden Bird, but I think they were saying it was on a lineman, and so that's what they want some clarification on to see if it was on Bird or not, because he was the one that was going in motion.
6:50 left to play here in the first half of the ball game.
I still like a quick strike. Single coverage on the far side to Camacho.
As there's the handoff to Walters. Malachi trying to bounce it wide, and it takes about 6 Mustangs to bring him down, but they do so behind the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive play.
Yeah, lost of 2 yards right there by Walters, and it was clogged up the middle. He tried to bounce it and wasn't able to get to the edge there.
Is inside of 6.5 minutes left.
Scoreboard update, posts all over Floydada, 35-0. New Home and New Deal are tied there in New Home, 7-7 in the second quarter.
2nd and 17 here for the Antelopes. As Johnson is in the shotgun, takes the snap. This is a design quarterback keeper for Cutter, and he is driven backwards as nice defensive play. And
they're lucky it wasn't a flag.
They are lucky it wasn't a flag, as the Olson defender really didn't stop when the whistle was blown, and Had Johnson gone to the ground, it might would have drawn a penalty, but it'll be third down.
Yeah, but I think they gave maybe a gain of 1 on that play right there, Ty.
5:35 left to play here in the first half of the ball game. Antelopes on top, 35-zip.
I like what I see here. You got single coverage on the near side to Camacho. You got Bird on the far side.
As handoff, there's a hole. As
Malachi is keeping it going.
Shooting through it like a
face mask too on the end of the play.
Comes in. This is going to add 15 to what was already about a 13, maybe 14-yard run for Malachi Walters. Walters' chance knocking on the door of a career night for him. It would be a gain of 13, but I think you're going to add 15 to that more than likely here.
Yep.
And that is indeed the
it's call. Going to put you at the 10-yard line.
And Chance.
Oh. What happened? Oh, I thought that other guy had the ball. I was a little confused there. Just near the 10.
They're going to mark it down at about the 12. That takes it into the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone.
I'm going to keep saying it, Ty. Camacho, single coverage right here. Put him on a slant, and there ain't going to be nobody home.
5:06 left to play here in the first half. Abernathy up big. In the shotgun. Rolling near side, looking to throw. Safe pass underneath is caught, and letting the yards after catch do the rest. Jose Hernandez, number 9, his second touchdown of his young Antelope career, and Abernathy leads 41-0. Sound the alarm. It's a code 3 Antelope score.
You know what, Ty? And that's that same play that they ran a week back where they got 2 two-point conversions and a touchdown on. You kind of sneak Hernandez out of the backfield. He's kind of a little up back near the line of scrimmage, and he just kind of sneaks out there, and they lose sight of him, and you're able to dump it off and let him do the rest. Jagger Wiley puts it in and puts us up by 7.
And it's 42-0. Lopes rolling here in the first half. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
At JC's Refrigeration, there is no job too big or too small for our professionals to handle. We offer a full scale of HVAC services for your home or business, and you'll always be greeted with a smile. Located at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. We are locally owned and are proud to support our Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes. Next time you have an HVAC need or a project, give JC's a call at 806-744-9855.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Another First State Bank kickoff here by the Antelopes, Chance. And Abernathy has hung up 42 first half points on this Olton defense.
I think we're trying to keep pace with Post, Ty. They're up 42-0 on Floydada with 2 minutes to go, so we got them by a couple minutes. But, man, this Antelope team came to play here tonight, and everybody's eating for sure. You got Cutter Johnson with 4 passing touchdowns, Caden Bird with 2 rushing touchdowns, and it's just been a feast here on Halloween.
As another kickoff here by the big number 60 Harkey. End over end, returnable from the 22. Little stutter step, making a move. 30, 35, 40. That's a good run back by number 88. That is Carrasco for the Olton Mustangs. And they'll start out across the 40-yard line. First down and 10.
Tackle was made by 23.
4:50 left to play here in the first half. And a chance we knew the Antelopes had a good opportunity to win tonight. I don't know that either one of us thought it would be in this fashion.
Well, just the way Olton has played, and then just you weren't sure about Jagger Wiley and his status and what kind of offensive scheme you have in play. But like I said, the young freshman Cutter Johnson has kind of found his stride, and you've been all over Olton here tonight.
This is an Olton team that took Newdill to overtime a week ago as the handoff goes up the middle.
I think that was number 23 again. Yep. Sanchez with a 2-yard carry.
As the clock rolls inside of 4.5 minutes to play here in the first half of the ball game.
Newdill and Newholm look to be tied going into halftime. There's a minute left in their tie ball game there.
as rolling right now, Azam throws it underneath. He was under duress.
Yep.
And he just kind of threw it to the ground more or less at the feet of an intended receiver, which was number 80. That was Ryan Vega, but it will be third down.
Yeah, the pressure was put on right there by Malachi Walters, and Zephaniah Torres was in the coverage, so even if Vega would have caught it, Torres would have brought him down in a hurry.
That'll stop the clock at 4:16. In the shotgun again here is Brady Azam. He takes a snap with an empty backfield. He's being chased out of the pocket. Steps up, throws, and he overthrows his intended target. And it is going to be incomplete. It'll be fourth down again here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do, Tom. I mean, they're down big, so you almost feel like they need to down 42, but it's still only the second quarter, so near midfield, it looks like they may keep the offensive out there.
Fourth down and 8 here for Olton from their own 43-yard line.
Whew. This is early on in the ballgame, Ty.
In the gun is Azam, and the way their offense has struggled tonight.
Well, especially you're stopping the clock if you're leaning on the pass. Every time you pass the ball on an incomplete pass, that clock stops as well.
As Azam will take the snap, empty backfield, looking to throw. Here comes
Malachi Walters.
He's sacked. A storm guard sack by Malachi Walters, and then he helps him up and then celebrates with his teammates.
That's a big one, too.
That will bury the Mustangs all the way back at the 32-yard line. It'll be a turnover on downs, brought to you by the Nutrient Ag Solutions. And with 4:04 left, Chance, the Antelopes may not be done yet.
He may not be done yet, Ty. That was about a 10-yard sack right there by Walters, and Azam never saw him coming. You send some pressure off the blind side. Antelopes are looking to make a statement here tonight.
.404 left to play here in the first half. There's the snap to Bird. Flea flicker back to Johnson, who runs with the ball, and he's dropped right near the line of scrimmage. Abernathy tried a little bit of trickery there, but it goes for no gain, and it'll be second down and 10. There's the direct snap. I think what they were trying to do there is keep, you obviously are direct snapping it to Bird, Chance, and everybody in the building thinks he's probably going to run with the football if you snap it to him, but then he turned and pitched it to Johnson, but credit Olton's defense for staying true to their assignment.
For sure right there, Ty. And you just want to try some of those plays. Those are plays that you may need to put in later on, so you got to try and see if the team can be confident and run them. Ooh, cut back right there. Making something out of nothing.
How hard Malachi Walters is running tonight. And like you said, he turns in a no gain into about a 3, maybe 4-yard gain. And with nearing 3 minutes to go, it will be third down. We'll call it 6 here for the Antelopes.
You got Jagger Wiley out here tied in. I'd like to see a pass play to him, maybe.
As in the gun, handoff coming to the near side.
Walters just running over a guy.
Rolling
2 guys.
Still on his horse, and then
after the hit, late hit.
Going against Olton here.
Yeah, number 66 from Olton run over and told number 33, Garcia, he's like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. And so
That's an Abernathy.
That will be a First Baptist Church first down for the Antelopes. And
gain of about 15 right there on 3rd and long, I believe. Give or take, maybe not 15, maybe about somewhere in there.
Math, not your strong suit, Chance.
Well, I was trying to see where they had the sticks and where they had put the where they're moving them to, but
and that'll take it inside the South Plains Auto Ranch and more, red zone and more, all the way down to the 9, where it'll be first down and goal to go for the Antelopes. Abernathy on top, 42-0. In the shotgun is Cutter Johnson. Handoff goes
to
up
Aiden.
the middle to Aiden Villarreal. He's got a hard run down near the goal line. He stopped just short, a gain of 8 for Aiden.
Nice run by Aiden Villarreal down to the 1-yard line.
It impressed the play-by-play Richie Thornton. Nice run right there, and it definitely was.
And that may take us to the 2-minute timeout here at Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Antelopes on top 42-0 here late in the first half and looking for more. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year.
And welcome back. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. All Abernathy, they lead 42-0, and they're looking to add to that here. Chance knocking on the door at the goal line. 2nd down and goal. Cutter Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. Villarreal dances near the goal line. He did not get in.
I thought he got in, but they're going to say he was just a yard short.
This is a thing I firmly believe, Chance. I think an official's favorite call to make is at the goal line, running in and pointing them down just short.
I saw it.
No,
get out of here.
Nothing. But, well, it's okay. 3rd down and goal, up 42-0.
I think we're going to punch it in right here.
Abernathy letting it run inside of 90 seconds to play here until the half.
Is he going to be a fake keeper or a handoff to Aiden? Let's keep it simple.
As in the gun, there's the snap, there's the handoff, untouched into the end zone. It is Aiden Villarreal from a yard out. Sound the alarm, Chance. It's a code 3. Antelope touchdown, just the 7th of the first half. You know, Abernathy leads 48-0.
Yep. Ty, you've just been super efficient on the offensive side, played stingy on the defensive side, and just really playing a complete game and a game that really mattered here on senior night, and a win or win and get in game for the Lopes.
Jagger Wiley's PAT. Chance, I'm also digging the 7 of 7 PATs from Jagger Wiley.
Gotta love it.
49-0, the Antelopes lead. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property for over 100 years. We are passionate about agriculture and want to see producers be successful. Your land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Let us help you own a piece of Texas today. Come give us a visit at our Plainview office. We are proud supporters of all of our local high school student athletes.
And welcome back, Chance. That's not a misprint on your screen. We are still in the first half, and the Antelopes are on top, 49-0. They've hung half a hundy on the Olton Mustangs here in the first half.
Yeah, they definitely have. You played sound on all sides of the ball, special teams, defensively and offensively. You're just clicking on all cylinders. A lot of energy and a lot of excitement. Halftime scores, New Home, New Deal 7-7, post up 49-0, and little scoreboard watching at halftime, West Texas Stinnett and Spearman tied at 7, and Stinnett is the number 1 seed out of that district currently up north.
On the run back up the middle is number 88, Carrasco, and he got to about the 44, and then he is driven back. They're going to say down at the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs from there, with the Antelopes leading 49-0.
You know what, Ty, and outside of a few false start penalties on the offensive side, you've really played a clean game, and some of that's probably due to just some differences up front, some cadences from Cutter Johnson playing quarterback and some guys moving around and motions and stuff like that. But outside of that, you've played a really, really clean game here tonight.
There's really hadn't been a whole lot of penalties either way. In the shotgun is Azam. Low snap.
Oh, he fumbled it.
Ground. And I think Abernathy's gotten the trifecta here in the
Harkey.
first half. Harkey recovers the fumble, and it's the third Olton turnover of the first half. And don't look now, Chance. There's still 58 seconds left to go. And I don't know how aggressive Abernathy will be, leading 49-0, but we'll see as that turnover brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Yeah, and it wasn't a big hit. It wasn't anything fancy the Lopes did. It was a low snap, and Azam tried to rush the handoff, and I think it was it Burns? Burns bobbled it, and it dropped right on the ground, and Harkey said, "I'll take that," and scooped it up.
As in the shotgun, there's the snap. Toss coming to the near side, trying to get the edge. Malachi Walter stays in bounds.
Smart play.
On purpose. Inside the 40 down to the 19 or 39-yard line. The clock rolls with 43 seconds and counting left to play in the second quarter. And it looks like Chance Abernathy is going to kind of call off the dogs here on the final half minute of the first quarter. They may run one more run play here and then take this one to the locker room. Leading by 49.
Take a shot at it, Ty. Come on now.
22 seconds left. That was a gain of 6 on that last play.
I agree with you there. You may even take a knee. Yep.
And that is what they are going to do. A knee by Cutter Johnson. And that is the end of the first half with Abernathy leading the Olton Mustangs 49-0 here on Halloween. It is all Antelopes all the time here in the first half on senior night. Is all smiles on the home Antelope sideline. I tell you what, Chance, they are going to have some senior night band activities, but I would assume the Olton band will perform first. And so we will go to a timeout. We will come back and bring you the senior night band festivities, Chance, as they just finished off their marching season, placing 7th last weekend in their area marching contest. So congratulations to the Antelope Band, but we'll bring you their senior night festivities following this timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We are currently at halftime, and our live broadcast will return to the air shortly. Don't miss our video podcast, Outside the Box, on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. on this same YouTube channel as we take a look around AISD and feature special guest interviews, on-location shows, football previews, and so much more. A huge thank you goes out to the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, Clark Riley Insurance, Able Funeral Home and Flower Shop, First Baptist Church, JC's Refrigeration, Storm Guard, Plains Land Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, The Junkin Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop in Shallowater, Rooted Revival, Lasso Electric, Chance Rocha Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market, Web Vision Center, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, West Texas Brick and Stone, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, Farmers Cooperative Compress, First State Bank, DB Media, and Ty Horsford Realtor. Again, we have a break in the action, and we will return to the air soon. Your home is your most valuable asset, and when you need repairs or upgrades, you want a name that you can trust. That name is MC Master Roofing and Construction. Their team will help guide you through every step of the process, from your insurance claim to a completed project. Small town and locally owned and operated, MC Master will not only get the job done, but they'll get it done right. They are a proud title sponsor of this broadcast and a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people. Give them a call today at 806-698-4653. Buying a car can be daunting, but not if you let your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch help you with the process. Offering great deals and in-house financing on used cars, Austin and his team need to be your first call when you are looking for a new ride. Come see us on the south end of town today or give us a call at 806-298-2200. South Plains Auto Ranch is a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. When it comes to insuring your home, car, farm, or anything in between, you want a friendly face that you can trust, and you'll find that at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. They offer a variety of insurance options, no matter how big or small, and they'll treat you like family throughout the process. They've been in the business for many years and have the expertise to get you the insurance you need at an affordable price. Give them a call today at 298-2591. Clark Riley Insurance is a proud supporter of the Lady Lopes and Antelopes.
At JC's Refrigeration, there's no job too big or too small for our professionals to handle. We offer a full scale of HVAC services for your home or business, and you'll always be greeted with a smile. Located at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock, we are locally owned and are proud to support our Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes. Next time you have an HVAC need or a project, give JC's a call at 806-744-9855. Located in the heart of the community, Abernathy's First Baptist Church is ready to welcome you to their family. Our pastor is Damon Pierce and our youth pastor is Bailey Hare. We meet at 9:30 for Sunday school and 10:45 for worship, and we have a wide variety of children's, youth, and adult activities beginning at 6 on Wednesday nights. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, we strive to love God, love people, and tell the world. We are praying the Lopes and Lady Lopes have a tremendous season.
Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop have served families in Abernathy and the South Plains for many years. Todd, Jackson, and the team at the funeral home will handle all of your funeral planning needs with sensitivity and compassion, while the fine folks at the flower shop can help you with all of your flower and gift needs. They are family owned and operated and are proud to be members of the Abernathy community. Come see us today near 16th Street and Avenue D, or give us a call today. Go Lopes!
Stormguard Roofing and Construction is proud to be a locally owned national franchise. When you have roofing needs, we want you to be able to sit back, relax, and trust the experts to do the job right. We will work with your insurance to make sure the process is easy for you, and inspections are always free. Give Corey a call at 806-630-4131. Next time your roof needs repaired or restored, go Lopes and Lady Lopes. Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property for over 100 years. We are passionate about agriculture and want to see producers be successful. Your land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Let us help you own a piece of Texas today. Come give us a visit at our Plainview office. We are proud supporters of all of our local high school student athletes.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year.
Something new has taken Abernathy by storm. Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market is locally owned by first responders and offers fresh salad and deli options for lunch or dinner, any drink combination under the sun, and the freshest beef around. We are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and are ready to serve you. We are a faith and family first business and are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, as well as a title sponsor on this broadcast. Come see us in the Red Barn on the north end of town. Dr. Kent Webb and his family have served West Texas for over 80 years. Webb Vision Center of Plainview offers a full-service and comprehensive eye care center. We have state-of-the-art technology that allows us to provide the most up-to-date eye exams and determine eye and vision health. We also offer many specialty eye care services. What are you waiting for? Come see Webb Vision Center in Plainview today. We are proud to support Abernathy Athletics. West Texas Brick and Stone has provided top-notch custom masonry services to West Texas for 35 years. We are locally owned and operated as well as family run. We take pride in our masonry work and are ready to tackle your next project, no matter the size. Come see us at 405 North Interstate 27 in Lubbock to get the ball rolling on your next project. At West Texas Brick and Stone, we are happy to support Abernathy's young people and are wishing them the best of luck this season. As one of Abernathy's longest-standing institutions, First State Bank is proud to meet a full scale of banking needs in Abernathy and the surrounding areas. We are family-owned and operated and have been for many years. We are the people you see at the grocery store and go to church with, and we pride ourselves on being your friend in the banking business. Come see us today. We are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes much success this season. In today's ever-changing real estate market, you need a trusted professional that has your best interest in mind. I'm Ty Horsford, and I would be honored to be that person. Buying or selling a home may be one of the biggest things you ever do, and I'd be honored to walk with you through the process from start to finish. If you're ready to buy or sell or simply just have questions, give me a call today at 806-773-4658.
Lasso Electric and Abernathy is locally owned and operated, although they specialize in agriculture.
Tonight, we pause to honor the 13 seniors who have given their time, talent, and heart to the Abernathy Band program. Before you stand, seniors who have set a standard of excellence. Together, they've earned 3 sweepstakes awards and are on track for a 4th this spring. Collectively, they've received 30 Division I ratings, made 47 appearances at the Texas State Solo and Ensemble Contest, and brought home 7 state medals. This class also marks the first in school history to advance the area contest 4 consecutive years, qualifying for finals the past 3. In the locker room tonight, we celebrate Preston Bradley, a member of our trombone section, son of Ross and Candy Bradley. Xavier Camacho, percussionist, son of Ressa Shui, and Jake Harkey, also a member of our trombone section, son of Cliff and Randy Harkey. On the field before you, Stella Allred, daughter of Jared and April Allred. Stella has been a twirler for all 4 years of high school, serves as this year's uniform crew chief, and performs on both the bass and contrabass clarinet during the concert season. Justice Beeson, son of Corey and Jill Forbes. Justice has been part of our saxophone section all 4 years, serves on the loading group, and is this year's band president. Saul Gatica, son of April and Juan Gatica. Saul is a member of our cornet section and serves as the loading crew chief. Jason Jimenez is the son of Michelle Plasencia. Jason is escorted tonight by his mom, Michelle, and his sister, Veronica Trevino. He plays clarinet and serves on the loading crew. Miracle Minor, daughter of Armando and Maria Minor. Miracle is a member of our clarinet section. Liv Mullins, daughter of Cole and Samantha Mullins. Liv has served as drum major for the past 2 years and plays cornet during concert season. Sydney Pena, daughter of Faye Sonsi Kruger and Timothy Pena. Sydney has also served as drum major for the past 2 years and performs on the bass clarinet during concert season. Maddie Ramirez, daughter of Tony Ramirez and Stacy Cape. Maddie is a member of our trombone section. Natalie Roma, daughter of Sofia and Maddie Moreno. Natalie has been a dedicated member of our French horn section. Carson Warren, son of Kurt and Monica Warren. Carson serves on the loading crew and performs in our trombone section. You'll notice the shoes on the field tonight, a symbol of the lasting footprint these seniors leave behind. As their shoes rest on the field, they remind us that every performance, every rehearsal, and every moment shared has left an impression that will last far beyond this season. These seniors have carried on the proud tradition of the Antelope Band with grace, grit, and heart. Though their time in uniform is nearing its end, they'll forever be part of our band family. A family built on music, memories, and a commitment to excellence.
And there you have it, a senior band presentation here. It's senior night all the way around for the Antelopes, from the football team, the cheerleaders, the cross-country runners, and now the band seniors being recognized here at halftime as we welcome you back inside the West Texas Brick and Stone halftime show here tonight. Ty Horsford alongside Chance Rocha and Travis Wickenden back with you as the Abernathy Antelopes are rolling over the Olton Mustangs 49-0. And a special shout out to Steve and Angela Skipper who are listening tonight. And I know they especially enjoyed that band recognition at halftime, and glad to have you guys listening from back home in Lubbock tonight. But the Abernathy Antelopes, Chance, on the football field looking mighty fine tonight as the Antelopes rolling 49-0 over the Olton Mustangs.
Yeah, they're definitely rolling tide. You got total offense. You got 189 yards rushing, 153 yards passing. Cutter Johnson is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. He is 6 for 10 with 4 touchdown passes. The 2 big ones of 44 and 65 yards. And then you have Malachi Walters. He's just been steamrolling those Olton Mustangs. He leads you with 118 yards rushing on 12 carries. And then you have Caden Bird with 60 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. And Aiden Villarreal, he just has 3 touches for 10 yards and a touchdown. So just kind of everybody eats mentality here at Ty. And the other big plays, you had Eddie Perez with the interception. And then you had the fumble recovery by number 24, Can 2, and then the fumble recovery by Jay Karki on the defensive side. So just clicking all the way around for the Lopes.
You lead this one 28-0 after 12 minutes tonight, and then you had 3 touchdowns there in the second quarter to take a 49-0 halftime lead here tonight over the Olton Mustangs. Chance. And coming into tonight, we talked about it. This is a game, if you win, you clinch your berth to the postseason. If you lost, Olton would clinch a berth in the postseason, as both of these teams at 1 and 2 in district play. And Chance, really this first half, probably in all reality, you're probably not 49 first half points better than Olton, but sometimes when things get to rolling and you ride waves of momentum, I feel like that's what the Antelopes had done tonight. And Olton's just kind of been behind the 8 ball from the get-go here this evening, and they really haven't been able to get anything going in the right directions for the Olton Mustangs. But it would appear, Chance, that the Antelopes are 24 minutes away from keeping their playoff streak alive and punching their tickets to the postseason in almost every scenario. Probably a 3rd or 4th seed entering the postseason. There might be some outlying circumstances that could get you better than that, but more than likely a 3rd or 4th seed as we start thinking ahead to the postseason. But you've got a half left tonight, and then a big one on the road at Post to close out your regular season next Friday night.
Yeah, you definitely want to finish this one out here tonight, Ty. And I kind of didn't go over the stats for Olton there, but there's not too many of them. They have, honestly, Ty, it's kind of, they only have 40 total yards of offense, 19 rushing yards, 21 passing yards, and then Azam has the interception. And like I said, then you have the fumble by Burns as well on the offensive side, so they really struggled. But you said it, Ty. You got to take care of business here tonight. Looks like you're going to kind of seal this one up, but you go and take care of business next week. And then Olton kind of battles against a tough New Home team, and depending on how that game finishes there between New Deal and New Home, there's a outsider's chance you could be a 2 seed, but most likely the best you're going to get is a 3 seed. But you got to take care of business here and then go on the road next week and win at Post.
And that won't be an easy feat by any stretch of the imagination, as this has been the West Texas Brick and Stone halftime show, and another First State Bank kickoff coming up here for the Abernathy Antelopes, as Olton will receive going left to right here to begin the second half. We are underway as Harkey's end-over-end kick goes to the near sideline and out of bounds, and so that'll draw a flag, and it'll be good starting field position for the Olton Mustangs, as Brady Azam, their quarterback, will again lead the Olton Mustangs onto the field. As Chance, last night your 7th grade does get a big win over Olton. They won going away. Kind of similarly, except the other direction, the 8th grade, a lopsided loss to the Mustangs, and then Olton got a close 14-12 win in the JV ball game. As the first snap here of the second half is a handoff up to the middle. It goes to number 20, Callan Burns, and he picks up 2 out across the 35.
Callan Burns, the ball carrier, gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Man, it was kind of a weird deal. I don't know if he lost his footing or what, Ty, but he just slipped up just past the line of scrimmage, and you had Malachi Walters trying to run in there and make a tackle and tripped over Burns as he fell down.
As Azam in the shotgun. Rolling to the right under duress, throws one out, and
I don't know if he caught it. Yeah,
nope,
incomplete.
It skips the ground. It wouldn't have been any kind of gain, even had he held on over there on the far sideline. And Chance, I feel like typically Olton probably a little bit stronger of a passing game than what we've seen tonight, but the Antelopes, credit them defensively. They've been all over it.
Yeah, they've been all over it. Just getting pressure off the edge. Eddie Perez and Braylon Stafford have been bringing some of that pressure along with Malachi Walters.
Two receivers side by side here on the Antelope sideline as Azam gets ready to take the snap from the gun. He looks the other way, though, and he airs it out in man coverage. That might draw a flag.
It did.
As it's going to be pass interference over there on the far sideline against the Antelope. That was Caden Bird in coverage.
Yeah, and they looked like they were both battling each other with their hands, but Bird didn't turn around back to look for the ball as it was in the air, so they're definitely going to call it on a defense every single time.
And Chance, really, that's one of the lone deep balls tonight that
even had a chance.
Well, that Azam has thrown it in an area of even if it is complete, you have a chance to draw a flag. It seems like when he's gone deep, he's overthrown his receiver so far that even if there was interference, they weren't going to call it because the ball wasn't catchable. In the shotgun again is Azam from midfield, empty backfield, looking to throw it again deep. Jump ball.
Almost intercepted.
Caught. Nice catch at the 32-yard line. Making a tackle down the sideline inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal to go for the Olton Mustangs as a jump ball grab by...
I think it was number 80. I think that was number 80.
Ryan Vega, the senior. A nice jump ball catch, and Chancey almost got to the end zone. It's first down and goal.
He almost did, and Gio Soto was able to chase him down and make the touchdown-saving tackle.
Brady Azam is in the shotgun. Man in motion. Azam looking to throw on the run, wide open. And that is a touchdown to Manny Carrasco, and a nice opening drive of the second half for the Olton Mustangs as they are on the board, and they are going to avoid the shutout tonight. It's 49-6.
Yeah, and it looks like they may have looked at something when they went in and kind of talked about what they were seeing on the defensive side. And I think right there what you saw on that long play before the touchdown tie was Zephaniah Torres tries to come up with the interception instead of batting the ball down, and then just a missed tackle by Darian Duval to able to break it longer. And then, like I said, Gio Soto was able to make the tackle, but then they turn right around and just punch it in and make it 7 points for the Mustangs.
And the PAT is good. And with 9:18 left in the third quarter, it's Abernathy 49 and the Olton Mustangs 7. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to the Antelope Sports Network. DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application to concerts and corporate events and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season. And welcome back. We've got another First State Bank Abernathy kickoff coming up as the Antelopes will receive as a nice opening possession and opening scoring drive of this second half chance for the Mustangs. As you have the big play to Vega and then Carrasco finishing off. There's a end-over-end kickoff going to be returnable for Abernathy from the 15 off of a bounce. There's a little bit of a seam out across the 30-yard line.
Ended up better than I expected it to from the start.
Yeah, absolutely. Pushing it out to the 33-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Abernathy Antelopes.
First and 10 Antelopes. Tackle made by number 7, Isaac Reyna.
Hanson back right here, Ty. They put some points on the board. Go ahead and push your lead out.
And we'll see. I would assume, Chance, you're going to see some conservative play calling here in the second half by the Antelopes on offense, but
heavy dose of run for sure.
We'll see. Yep. As there's the snap, handoff to Bird. Look out, Bird. He can fly. We say it every play. 40-35, Mr. X. 30-25. They ain't going to catch him. He gets a block. 15, 10, 5. Sound the alarm. The guy is unbelievable. It's a code 3 Antelope touchdown, 65 yards.
Yeah, 65 yards. He can fly, and he's so shifty, Ty. He can stop and go so quickly, Ty. And there was two or three guys back there that were trying to slow down and get in front of him. Before they know it, he was already past them as they're trying to make an angle to get a tackle. But Caden Bird flies down the field for 66 yards, and Jagger Wiley hopes to put the PAT in and make it 7. That's a good answer right there by the Antelope offense.
Absolutely.
Efficient.
And it was a conservative play call, but
I mean,
you got Caden Bird that can just take a handoff and run 65 yards, and the PAT is good. And the Antelopes lead 56-7 with 7:50 left to play here in the third. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. In today's ever-changing real estate market, you need a trusted professional that has your best interest in mind. I'm Ty Horsford, and I would be honored to be that person. Buying or selling a home may be one of the biggest things you ever do, and I'd be honored to walk with you through the process from start to finish. If you're ready to buy or sell or simply just have questions, give me a call today at 806-773-4658. A shifty 65-yard touchdown run here in the third quarter by Caden Bird has given Abernathy a 56-7 lead, and we've got a First State Bank kickoff upcoming yet again.
And he didn't think he could put another game up there, Ty. He's got the hat trick rushing, 126 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he has one reception for 65 yards and a touchdown.
As Olton can return this kick from the 20-yard line out across the 30, 35, out to the 36-yard line. Carrasco on the run back, and Chance, that clock is a running clock here already in the third quarter. Abernathy leading 56-7. Expect a pretty quick second half here tonight.
Yeah, and I don't know if they heard me out there, but Caden Bird has 4 of your touchdowns here tonight. 2 of them for 60-plus yards, 1 of them for 31, and another one for 11. And, man,
he's the king of the big play.
He is the king of the big play, and just the consistent. He just give him a little bit of crease time. Like I said before, he's like a joystick. He just needs a little seam, and he makes something happen.
Oh, man. Reminds me of how I used to play on Nintendo Tecmo Bowl with Walter Payton.
Yep, or Bo Jackson, one of the two.
As the handoff.
Oh, big hit right there by Torres.
Number 12, or actually, it wasn't
that wasn't Torres.
It wasn't a handoff. It was a quarterback keeper for Azam, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That tackle for loss brought to you by Storm Guard.
And I misspoke. It was Mr. Gio Soto on that one. It looked like Torres, but Gio Soto comes up with a big hit on Azam.
Second down and 12 coming up here for Olton as we near the midway point of this third quarter. Handoff coming up the middle, a sea of maroon jerseys there after a 2, maybe 3-yard gain to make the stop.
Looked like it was Sanchez.
It'll be third down and 9, getting 3 on the carry.
Tackle made by number 20, Malachi Walters.
Scoreboard update. Newhome has jumped ahead of New Deal. It's 14-7 as they're just under 7 minutes to play in the third quarter there. And Post still all over Floydate at 56-0.
Again, Chance, New Deal could all but clinch
a
district title with a win tonight at Newhome.
Yeah, they're going to have to battle back if they want to get ahead of the Lopes.
Azam.
Leopards, sorry.
Throws one down the field and into triple coverage. It's incomplete. Intended for number 11, Rylan Holmes, and there's nobody home. I'll take a page out of Chance Rocha's playbook.
And nobody was Holmes right there. And it wasn't triple coverage. Josiah Scott was looking to maybe go a jump ball on that one, and Darian Duvall came over on the far side and was able to put a hit on him as he was thinking about going up for it, but overthrown there. And looks like they're going to punt it away.
It is fourth down, a defensive stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. And another punt here for Olton, and that's the best one of the night. An end-over-end kick. It bounces up. It's returnable from the 25-yard line. Look out, 25-30, out across the 35. Darian Duvall, a 10-yard return. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Antelopes. A shout-out to the Junkin Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop in Shallow Water, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, and the Farmers Cooperative Compress of Plainview, all proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. And tonight, Chance, it's easy to support the Antelopes, leading 56-7.
Playing with some confidence.
Nearing 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Let's see if Aiden Villarreal can show some shiftiness here.
As there's where the handoff goes, and he is out across the 40 to the 41-yard line in a gain of 6. In this situation, you'll take that every single snap.
Definitely will. And he has that same momentum to him as Bird does. Very, very shifty, quick stop and start, and you just got to give him a little bit of seam.
As we near 4.5 minutes to play here, a running clock in the third quarter.
One thing that you see from Bird, though, Ty, his vision. And he looks for those cutbacks. He looks for those little bitty creases, Ty, and he can hit them in a hurry.
As another handoff goes up the middle, and that's well defended as a couple of Olton Mustangs there. Number 7, Isaac Grania, and number 66, Keon Brown. The tackle for loss there for the Mustangs. It'll be 3rd and 8. As we go inside of 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Abernathy on top of Olton now 56-7. In the gun, another handoff. This time it's Villarreal. Look out, he's fast. Outside 45-40, 35-30. It's a foot race, 20, 15, 10, 5. Go ahead and sound the alarm. You know the drill. It's a code 3. Antelope touchdown. This time it's Villarreal, 60 yards to pay dirt.
Yeah, he said, I heard y'all talking about Caden Bird a little too much. I want to get in on the action. And I said it earlier, everybody eats tied, and Villarreal gets a second touchdown. He runs in from 60 yards out.
And it is 62-7 here in the third quarter in favor of the Abernathy Antelopes.
So we may have to go back in the books, but this is a lot of points we're putting up here tonight.
As the PAT by Jagger Wiley. I don't know how his shoulder is, but his leg is strong.
It's probably sore after this game.
It is his 7th, 8th, 9th extra point of the night. And the Antelopes lead 63-7 with 3:03 to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Antelope Football.
To win in sports, you adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. I'm Chance Rocha, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investment of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Abernathy Lopes and Lady Lopes on the Abernathy Sports Network. Call 806-784-0004 or visit edwardjones.com/chance-rocha for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
As welcome back, 3:03 left here in the third quarter, Chance. And yeah, that's not a misprint. Another First State Bank kickoff following a 60-yard Aiden Villarreal touchdown run, and Abernathy leads 63-7 as Olton running the kickoff back up the middle. Carrasco still fighting for yards out close to the 40-yard line.
I was about to say, listen for that whistle.
And they will get forward progress to the 40. It'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs. Chance, not only was today Halloween, and not only is today senior night, it is also snapshot day in the UIL, for the UIL in the state of Texas. And what that means is the school districts around the state having to turn in their enrollment numbers in high school, which will determine what the district alignments will look like for the next 2 years. Those announcements obviously will come out in February, but that will begin to take shape. It's another handoff into the middle there for the Mustangs in a short gain.
Yeah, short gain of 2 right there by Sanchez. Ty, you said it. It's one of those it's not Christmas, but Snapshot Day, it definitely kind of gets you excited, kind of gets you looking ahead for that realignment and the possibility of the district you may be in, who's dropping down, who's moving up, all those kind of things. And a lot of towns here in the area, especially some in your district, have already reported numbers as they have from today until November 7th to finalize those.
As Azam to throw, and it's incomplete. If it would have been a good throw, it might have been intercepted. But it is wide and out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be third down.
And some of those early numbers, Ty, Abernathy not far off from their number they reported 2 years ago. They reported 228, and this year they reported 220. Post reported 247. They did report a much smaller number, but they're likely going to stay in the same division as they reported 214 this year.
Third down and 8 as Azam is in the gun. Empty backfield, being chased by Harkey.
Just
and he
away.
throws it away. Fourth down coming up.
And I think the big, most notable number out of our district that you're going to look at is a new home team who's battling right now for a possibility to win the district title. They reported 192 last year, and they came in with a 177 number. And if that number sticks, and if the numbers
from 2 years ago.
And if the numbers stay, typically they raise the number, and the bottom number last year was 181 to be a Division I team. And so if that number goes up, or even if it stays the same, New Home will likely drop down to play Division II football for the next 2 years if that number stays.
Which is just wild to me.
Yep.
Azam in the gun, empty backfield on fourth down. The offense is on the going forward, and Azam throws it down the field. He did not throw it away.
He took a big hit by Malachi Walters.
Hit by Malachi Walters, and you hope that Azam is okay.
Yeah, he gets up right there, but he definitely took a shot, and Walters was coming off the near side and trying to get there before he threw it away, but he just overthrows the receiver and took a big shot and at the same time tying. I think another notable, a couple other notable teams, West Texas Sinet, who's currently leading District 1 right now as the number 1 seed. They're having an undefeated season. They reported 183 students last year. They've only reported 146, so they would likely drop down to be a Division II team, along with state runner-up from last year, Stanford. They went from 183 to 148, so two big teams in this area that you are likely playoff teams that would be dropping down to Division II from Division I.
Inside of a minute to play here in the third quarter. Handoff goes up on the inside. It's Villarreal again inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3. We'll talk more snapshot numbers and ahead of the fourth quarter on the other side of the break. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football with the Antelopes on top, 63-7. Your home is your most valuable asset, and when you need repairs or upgrades, you want a name that you can trust. That name is MC Master Roofing and Construction. Their team will help guide you through every step of the process, from your insurance claim to a completed project. Small town and locally owned and operated, MC Master will not only get the job done, but they'll get it done right. They are a proud title sponsor of this broadcast and a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people. Give them a call today at 806-698-4653. And once again, good evening and welcome back here for the fourth and final quarter from Antelope Stadium. Chance, and a winner goes to the playoffs game here tonight from Antelope Stadium. And on senior night, the Antelopes riding a wave of momentum from the opening kickoff. And they lead Olton 63-7.
Yeah, they came to play not only for the seniors, but for a chance to be in those playoffs. And it's been solid performance so far on all facets of the ball game.
Another handoff goes to Villarreal. He bounces around, ping-pongs his way close to the 30. That's going to be a First Baptist Church Antelope first down.
There's a flag, I believe.
As Abernathy is walking backwards. So this is probably an offensive penalty. And they're going to call a block in the back against the Antelopes. And so that will back up Abernathy a little bit.
So negate that run there, Ty. Kind of going back to those snapshot numbers, a couple other teams from this area that were small school last year. A Sundown team that's kind of been off and on good. They reported 193. Excuse me. They reported 177 last year, and they reported 193 this year. Sorry.
What you get for eating candy during the break?
Hey, I needed a little snack.
The handoff comes.
They just ripped his helmet off.
Villarreal crosses the 40 down to the 37-yard line, and it'll be third down and about 4 coming up here for the Antelopes.
Excuse me. So back to what I was saying. Sundown reported 177 last year. They would bump up to Division I. They reported 193, as well as a Farwell team who's been in Stratford's district, kind of getting beaten up the past 2 years. They are going to jump up possibly. They reported 187, up from 172 last year.
As in the shotgun is Johnson. Handoff, big hole up the middle. That's number 24 for the Antelopes, Aiden Cantu.
Everybody eats, Ty.
As he feels like he can too as well. As he takes it for a First Baptist Church. Antelope first down inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line, right in the middle of the field.
Good hard run right there by Cantu.
As the clock rolls inside, 10 and a half left to play here in the fourth quarter.
And Ty, I think the number that we were watching that we had heard rumors of, and one that may not be appealing when it comes to competition across the board.
Another handoff to Cantu in the middle.
He is running hard too, Ty.
Gain of 1. It'll be second down.
And a team that has been historically a powerhouse in every single facet. A Canadian team who reported 293 last year came in with a number of 249, and if that number sticks, they would drop from 3A small school all the way down to play Division 1, 2A Division 1, and so they would be just under the number, which last year was 253, and they'll likely raise that number, so there's a possibility that Canadian could be back down in Division 2 football next year.
Oh, joy.
And they're tough in everything, not just football, basketball, everything.
As Cutter Johnson going to hand the ball off again. This time it's Villarreal. He pushes close to the red zone. Not quite there, as the clock is going to go inside of 9 minutes to play, but he does pick up 5 yards on second down, Chance. It'll be third down and 5.
Yeah, he just needs about 8 or 9 more yards. That'd put him over 100 yards rushing, and that'd be back-to-back games with 3 100-yard rushers.
It's an impressive stat, and really, Chance, without your, which Cutter Johnson's done a great job, but without your starting quarterback, you knew you were going to have to be able to run the football the last couple of weeks, and you have done that very, very well.
You definitely have, and you said it, Ty. Cutter, he's 6 for 10 with 4 touchdowns. That's some efficiency right there on your completions, and the big play was there passing, but it was definitely set up by hard running by Malachi Walters early in this game.
As there's going to be a quarterback keeper faking the handoff is Johnson. He takes it inside the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone again, inside the 15-yard line. It's a First Baptist Church. Antelope first down as the clock rolls on, nearing 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
That's one of those plays. We talk about it when Wiley does it, Ty. You're going to do probably 3, 4, 5 of those a game where you do the quarterback keeper, and you're not trying to get a ton of yards, but if you can, bust one free right there, and Cutter was able to get a good hard 8, 9 yards and get the first down, and the clock's been running, but it stays running.
As in the shotgun here is your freshman quarterback. Cutter Johnson takes the snap. Another handoff to Aiden. Villarreal breaks through. That might have put him over 100, Chance.
It did.
Sound the alarm. It's a code 3 Antelope touchdown again. And Abernathy a PAT away from a hanging 70 on the board.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll have to try to check back in the record books, but 70 points is a big feat. It don't matter who you're playing, and this Olton team was a tough one coming in, and they've been stingy against everybody, but these Lopes came here to play tonight, and that gives Villarreal 105 yards rushing and the hat trick, 3 rushing touchdowns.
As Wiley's PAT is up, and his PAT is good. And with 7:31 to go here on senior night, it's Abernathy 70 and Olton 7. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
At StormGuard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let StormGuard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At Storm Guard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
As welcome back here with 6:49 to go in the game, Abernathy has taken a 70-7 lead here over the Olton Mustangs late in this ball game.
What did you say there, Ty? 70?
70.
70. Okay, I was just making sure I heard you right.
70-7. That is not a misprint. It's another First State Bank kickoff here, end over end by Harkey. Returnable from the 25-yard line, 30, 35. Carrasco, 40. Look out, Carrasco across the 45. That's a good run back by number 88. And it will be first down and 10 for Olton. They'll take over near midfield, and a neat recognition here between the third and, or not between the third and fourth quarters, but midway through the fourth quarter, an FFA national champion coming home from Indianapolis today, Cooper Martin and Kara Phillips, in a food science competition on the FFA side, bringing home a national championship. So congratulations to those ladies, an impressive feat.
Just like the football team, Ty, everybody eats. They got to bring that national championship home, too.
And Carrasco gets around the edge. He's going to be close to a first down over there on the sweep play, depending on the spot.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him 10 yards. I think they're going to give it to him. And that's one of those sweep plays, Ty, that it looks like a run, but it kind of goes as a pass because he throws it in front of him. So some positive plays for the Mustangs still.
No huddle for Azam to the line of scrimmage. Hands it off. Bouncing it wide is number 20.
Mr. Burns.
That is Callan Burns, their leading rusher on the season. Picks up 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And he's their leading rusher here tonight, Ty. He's got 35 yards rushing.
That's wild. It's been that kind of night for the Antelopes. In the shotgun, again, is Azam. He hands the ball off. Again, Burns pushing for a first down. He's really close.
I think he's going to get it there, Ty.
A gain of 3 yards.
Oh, they're going to say he was short.
It'll be 3rd down and inches coming up here for the Mustangs with 4:25 left to go in the game. Abernathy on top, 70-7.
Nope, they're going to give him the first down. Why not? And they're just over, well, after those last 2 plays, that puts the Mustangs over 100 yards of total offense, 74 yards passing and 34 yards rushing.
In the shotgun here is Azam. Empty backfield, fakes the handoff, throws it deep up for Carrasco. That's good man coverage about the 10-yard line. As Carrasco not able to hold on, it is covered by Dallas Moreno, number 25 for the Antelopes.
That was a good job by Moreno, kind of keeping his eyes on Carrasco. As soon as he put his hands up and the ball hit there, he was able to swipe it away and knock away that ball, make it a incompletion.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Mustangs as we go down near 3.5 minutes to play.
And it looks like
looking to throw it down the wide open is Carrasco.
Underthrown big time.
And Azam was throwing off of his back foot and did not get it to him. You put that one on the money, Chance, and that's probably an Olton touchdown right there. An incomplete pass, though, will make it 3rd down.
Yeah, it definitely would have been tied. And that was just kind of miscommunication on the backside between Moreno and looked like Soto and Villarreal. I think he was in no man's land. They weren't sure he was covering him. So it looks like New Deal's going to fall short of the bid tie. New Home put another score on the board. It's 21-7. There's still 8 minutes left in that ball game, but New Home is leading 21-7.
Rolling near side, Azam under pressure, looking to throw. It's caught at the 25-yard line and then immediately tackled is Carrasco.
Makes it a 4th and manageable right here for the Mustangs.
4th down and just a couple. As Olton trying to play for pride at this point, down by 63. Nearing 2 minutes to play. Azam in the gun, takes the snap, hands the ball off. There is a A little bit of a hole for Burns in the middle, and he does pick up another first down here for the Olton Mustangs with 2:05 to play. And that will take us to the 2-minute timeout here at Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. We've got a couple more sponsors to thank before we're done tonight, and we'll be back with the finish. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. Dr. Kent Webb and his family have served West Texas for over 80 years. Webb Vision Center of Plainview offers a full-service and comprehensive eye care center. We have state-of-the-art technology that allows us to provide the most up-to-date eye exams and determine eye and vision health. We also offer many specialty eye care services. What are you waiting for? Come see Webb Vision Center in Plainview today. We are proud to support Abernathy Athletics. West Texas Brick and Stone provides all the materials you need for your next custom masonry project. We are locally owned and operated as well as family run. We have 35 years of experience in the industry, and we take pride in our customer service and industry experience. Come see us today at 405 North Interstate 27 in Lubbock to get the ball rolling on your next project. At West Texas Brick and Stone, we are happy to support Abernathy's young people and are wishing them the best of luck this season. And we welcome you back here, and a little bit late coming back, and you missed the Olton second touchdown of the night as Carrasco hauls in a 14-yard pass from Brady Azam.
On 4th and 2.
On 4th down and 2, no quit. In these Olton Mustangs, they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for 2. As Azam looking to throw, scrambles around in the pocket, and now he could run for it, but instead he throws for it, and the pass is caught in the back of the end zone for a 2-point try. And with 54 seconds to go, it is 70-15. So credit the Olton Mustangs, Chance, not quitting and getting their second touchdown of the night on the board.
They're battling till the very end, playing for pride.
As Abernathy will receive a First State Bank kickoff here, Chance. Take a knee or two, and this one will be in the books tonight as the Abernathy Antelopes have hung 70 on the Olton Mustangs here tonight. They begin to head for the exits here tonight at Antelope Stadium. End-over end kick is going to go to the far sideline and go out of bounds. And it'll draw the penalty flag. Is right over there to try and run it back with Caden Bird. And I'm sure Olton would rather take the penalty of it going out of bounds than giving Bird a chance to run it back. And it well, they're not even going to make them run another run another play. They're letting the clock run, and the ball game tonight is going to be over. It is a senior night dub for the Abernathy Antelopes, and they have clinched a spot in the playoffs here tonight as well, as the Abernathy Antelopes leave a little doubt here this evening as they dominate in all facets of the game. And the Antelopes win it tonight by a final count of 70-15.
Yeah, 70-15 tie. Like you said, super efficient on all facets of the ball. Your leading rusher is going to be Caden Bird. He had 126 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns, followed by Malachi Walters. He wasn't able to get in the end zone, but he had 118 yards on 12 carries. And then the freshman, Evan Villarreal, added 3 more touchdowns with 105 yards. Cutter Johnson was an efficient 6 of 10 with 4 passing touchdowns. 2 long was a 44 and 65 yards. He threw for 153 yards total. And then receiving, Dre Minfield was your well, actually, he wasn't. Dre Minfield had your leader in receptions. He had 2 receptions and 1 touchdown for 50 yards. Caden Bird had a touchdown of 65 yards. Duval a touchdown of 20 yards. And Hernandez a touchdown of 12 yards. And so all in all, Ty, you had 368 yards rushing and 153 yards passing for 521 yards of total offense on the night.
And your defense is absolutely dominant as well. A couple of garbage time touchdowns for the Olton Mustangs to get them up to 15, but your defense was dominant here tonight, Chance, as we are entering into our West Texas Brick and Stone post-game show. And need to name an MC Master Roofing.
That's going to be a tough one.
Player of the game. And
team.
You could go a multitude of directions. Obviously, you've got the 3 100-yard rushers yet again tonight in Villarreal, Bird, and Walters. You've got by far the best performance of his young varsity career by the freshman quarterback, Cutter Johnson, as well. I'll let you make the call. Who's your MC Master Roofing Construction Player of the game?
I'll say, you want to make sure you're staying consistent with the tie, and I think that's what Cutter did. He kind of jumped out early on him with the big strike for 44 yards and the touchdown to Dre Minfield, and then he added that other strike to Caden Bird, which really got the scoring started. And so after that, it was kind of a landslide on the rushing attack. So we'll give it to the young freshman Cutter Johnson as the player of the game here tonight.
As the Antelopes win it, and they win it big, as they put 10 touchdowns on the board tonight, and they hang 70 on the Olton Mustangs. Chance, that sets up a fun one next Friday night as Abernathy hits the road to close out the regular season. They will be in Post, Texas to battle the Post Bold Gold Antelopes in a battle for Antelope supremacy. And there will be some district seating implications on the line as well. We will talk about that and more this next week on Outside the Box. So tune us in on a Wednesday night at 6 p.m. from Code 3. And we sounded the alarm a lot tonight.
We definitely did.
As Abernathy, their most complete game performance of the season here on senior night. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Halloween night. Celebrating this one, a 70-15 win over the Olton Mustangs. As always, from Antelope Stadium, good night.
God bless.
And go Lopes.